spatial dream. Visualize just what we mean. Innovation shaping our fate. Together we celebrate. From data to display, community lights the way. Liquid galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive.
I am Ritesh Verma from India, and today I am really excited to show you my task 1 submission for the Liquid Galaxy, and I have spent a lot of hours to getting everything signed up, and I think it's finally ready to go. Right here on the screen you can see 3 virtual machines. We call the middle one master, and on the sides are 2 slaves, and to prove they are all working and talking with each other without any lag, let's move the globe on the master. The slaves follow right along without any lags, and it's like a giant wide monitor screen split into 3 screens. Now for the fun part, I have a pixel emulator of the blue stick, and this pixel emulator running the data space visualization for the Liquid Galaxy. It's basically the remote control for this whole setup, and I have already set the IP address of the master. You can see here, and it's now connected, and let's try to track some real buses. Let's pick this one. As you can see that the rig automatically zoomed to its current position, and you can see the cities. And let's start orbit. As you can see that the city. We can also look at the things on the ground, like pick the farm, like this one. The system zoomed right down to the ground level, and it's a great way to visualize things on the ground. When all things are done, I don't have to close the things manually. I just go to the setting app and just clean the KML and logos. It will remove all the logos, as you can see, and finally I will hit the power off to shut down complete rig. As you can see, all the rigs are safely shut down, and now the system is disconnected. Thanks for watching the demo video, and I am looking for the next task.
Hello Liquid Galaxy, my name is Kabir Khanoja, and today I'm going to present you my task 1. So basically the task 1 was to set up the VM in Ubuntu environment where I'm going to have 3 rigs, with 1 being the master one and 2 going to be the slave or the nodes which are going to follow the master one. And also install the Data Spaces app where I'm going to control all these 3 rigs. So I have to connect it through a NAT network. So basically this is my task, and I'm going to show you by reversing the camera. So this is my task 1. As you can see, there are 3 rigs, 3 different screens, the middle one being the master, and I can zoom out, pan out, and now it's only on the master rig. When I zoom in, I can also see them here, right? This is the whole environment, and then I can hover onto a particular place, zoom in, zoom out, and this is my application through which I can control it. So basically this is the Data Spaces app through which I can hover into any location I want to. Supposedly, let's go here to the Capont, Yeah, it's going there. And yeah, it's there. Or supposedly you want to go and explore those buses, right? One particular bus, supposedly this stop. We'll hover onto this stop and then hovering on. And then you go exactly there where you have controlled using this particular app. And then you can zoom in, you can explore this whole thing. This is your KML, and this is completely ready. You can start to orbit as well. Once you start to orbit, it'll automatically pace around. So this is pretty useful, and that's how it's working. Well, it's really nice to have your control through the data space app. Here are my top 3 learnings. First, that Liquid Galaxy is more than just about setting up the virtual environment. It's about system orchestration as whole. It ain't simply about installing Ubuntu or running Google Earth, or it's about it's more about understanding how multiple machines, networking, SSH, and services work together as one coordinated system. Second, small configuration details matter massively in large systems. So things like correct adapter or host only versus NAT, or unattended versus manual installation, or your particular emulator choices, example Pixel versus BlueStacks, they completely break or stabilize the system. Third, tooling choices affect reproducibility and contributor experiences. So the thing is that I learned that official tools like Pixel Emulator or specific Ubuntu version, I think it was 16 that we were using, or certain consistent environments exist not to restrict contributors, but to ensure reproducibility across the community. So these were my top 3 learnings. Thank you.
Hello Liquid Galaxy team, my name is Sahana KB and I am a BTech Computer Science AI/ML student. This video is my submission for task 1 of the GSoC 2026 prerequisite task. I am particularly interested in this infrastructure because of its potential for large-scale data visualization, especially for rendering complex real-time datasets. As required, I have set up the virtual Liquid Galaxy rig consisting of 3 machines. My first virtual machine acts as the master and the other 2 slaves. As I move the map here on the master node, you can see that the slaves nodes are perfectly synchronized. For the controller, I am using the Pixel 7a emulator. This allows for the vertical smartphone based interaction with the rig. To test the rig, I am using the dataspace app developed by the Mark Bandris. I have connected the app with the master's IP address. As I interact with the data spaces interface on the emulator, the Liquid Galaxy rig updates instantly. You can see that the urban and environmental data being visualized across all the 3 screens are in perfect synchronization. Let's test this. Let me select Malaga's buses and select any bus from here. You can see that the response is immediate. Moving on to the next. Saltenders environmental sensors. Selecting any sensor from here. This represents environment and sensor based data. Moving on to the next, EDA's Pig Farm. Selecting any farm from here and also any year. This represents geographic and agricultural data. This application allows me to perform system level commands. I will now clear the KLM and logos to reset the display. Setting up this virtual Liquid Galaxy environment has been valuable learning experience, especially in understanding distributed systems, synchronization, and immersive visualization. I'm excited about the opportunity to contribute in Liquid Galaxy project as a part of Google Summer of Code 2026. Thank you very much for your time and consideration.
Good morning everyone. My name is Rahul Verma and I am from India. So here is a representation of task 1 for Liquid Galaxy GSoC 2026. As mentioned in As mentioned in task 1 of Liquid Galaxy GSoC 2026, first we need to configure 3 virtual machines to stimulate the Liquid Galaxy rig. So here is a 3 virtual machines and they are in synchronized and working together. So LG1 is a master machine, whereas LG2 and LG3 are the slave machine. If I zoom in and zoom out, they properly display Earth on all three machines. Now, these LG1, LG2 and LG3 are connected with the Android emulator. So, the emulator I'm using is Pixel 7a, and in Pixel 7a, I already installed Data Space app. So, I already opened settings. As you see, this app is already connected with our 3 virtual machines with using this IP address. Now, if I go back to home screen, now I click on home screen, so it start rotating and it shows the it shows screen on Google Earth. So here are 3 options: buses, big farms. If I select buses here, like here I select buses, so it shows the list of buses on the Google Earth. So as you see, virtual machine show the list of buses on Google Earth. If I select this bus 484, now you see on the Google Earth bus 484 along with the location and direction and line. If I click on start orbit, it will start rotating. So as you see, the virtual machine start rotating, means the Google Earth start rotating along the bus, and our selected bus is denoted with red color. So if I stop this and again deselect this bus and we again deselect this buses, we will go back to the previous map. So now it come back to the original state and displaying screen. So this completes the demonstration of task 1 of Liquid Galaxy GSoC.
Hi, my name is Abhaya Sukarnavar. I am studying BTech undergrad AIML in Polar School of Technology in Bengaluru. Now I am going to demonstrate the task 1 of Liquid Galaxy, which was to which was environment setup of Liquid Galaxy. I'm now gonna give a complete walkthrough. As you can see, all the virtual machines are correctly lined up next to each other. I'll be demonstrating the data spaces visualization app. Currently, I'm using the BlueStacks emulator. Let's try out the first feature, Malga buses. As you can see, the Liquid Galaxy shows the changes on the map. There you go. Let's select bus 479. I'm clicking on start orbit. The orbiting starts. There you go. Let's check out other features. The environmental sensors. Let's select on the sensor 6. Start orbit. There you go. It's working completely fine. Let's check out the pig farms. 2024. Let's see this. Start orbit. Yeah, it's working completely alright. That was all from my side. Thank you.